And then first of all will be decided who will start on which site. Because what you have to mention, it's actually Kinguin favoring the city side a little. They like to play on a defensive site in the beginning first of all, as it is just more favorable for them. So right now setting themselves up for a good knife round. Taz taken out. Reed's taken out. That is actually a quite fast one here, and the only lone Swede survivor will be no one. 2 survived, unfortunately. I was hoping for one single victor. Twist and his team staying on the site of the cities. So we got ourselves GODSENT versus Kinguin. Starting up in a second. Welcome to our StarSeries number 5 European Qualifier. My name is Sesht. I'm guiding you through this best of 3 series. As the console says, good luck, have fun. Logically the same for my site. Here we start up. GODSENT going for a setup of Disco Doppeln. Deciding to go for exactly how to be expected. Smoke as well as a kit. Best things you can do in such a situation. And the last time I talked to the team, last time I talked to Brolin, he told me that Hampus was their IGL, Freddy B was second entry, Disco Doppeln goes Lurk, Twist is the op, and he himself, Brolin, is the entry. Roles shouldn't have changed too much. And the roster of GODSENT exists for barely around 5 months right now. But they're set up right now pretty used. Brolin, first of all, fully flashed, doesn't see a thing. Can't connect a single shot. Reeds overruns Brolin in that situation, so it gets a little bit tricky. Hampus finds himself the first. He needs to look out because players are exactly there. Left, right, and center. Disco Doppeln nearly whiffs his first shot. Twisting coming though from behind. Wants to find, actually, that now seen player is not having the chance. Disco Doppeln, if he finds his way onto the site to smoke it out, then it would be perfectly working. Gets himself the one onto Reeds, but Taz, there he strikes. Together with Mausino, the first one there for Kinguin. And a double for Mausino as well as for Reeds made it all very possible. GODSENT losing that pistol round. And if you didn't know, I told already in the previous stream, today is going to be a little bit of an experiment, stream-wise, because what we're basically doing is, like, communication between you and me, the chat and me, but sometimes reading through. Like, for example, one guy asked if I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. I had a terrible coughing right here. And I'm kind of allergic, so you sometimes will not hear me for 20 or 30 seconds because I need to sneeze 7 million times in a row, but that's fine, I guess. Happens. Either way, Hampus shots of the wall wings not 100% making it work as he's trying to. Brolin as a single man onto the B site. We'll have a major firestorm coming towards him as the Polish players try their best. Miniz is taken out. The grenade does the job though. Roland able to get himself Brolin. And so it will be 3 versus 4 with the Kinguin guys having the upper hand. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Their Twist finds the life of Roland, but not much more. Disco Doppeln with the Eagle might try. No kit, no smoke this one. So only going for the frag seems a viable idea. Though he has full body armor, he only would need $350 to upgrade right now. Not sure if I'm happy. He tries to do so, finds himself Reeds. Mausino knows. Can connect up to Tasto, and he will take him down in the end. Kinguin with a second bomb planted, a bit of more additional pocket money. The side of Kinguin seems to be happy for the moment. And so it is, first of all, GODSENT not starting off too well, as this map actually has been picked by Kinguin. It's acceptable, I would say, but satisfying is something different, of course. And as now the aggression comes, the players are pushing through. At least one player found a second as well. I think that's actually kind of satisfying. Rowling gets taken out as well. We're having actually USPSs finding themselves the bomb. Godoplin can't do much more. Wants to switch over to the Galil, and that's denied, but actually very satisfying to watch that, as we had ourselves... I probably didn't expect that. Usually when you play with USPS, you expect, like, there comes one Mach 10, mows them all down like it's a fresh piece of grass, and then that's it. But nope. The accuracy turned off quite well, and that gives Team Kinguin actually a bit of a hard time building up a decent economy. When you took out Rowling, for example, died 3 times. The economic consequences are him being down to $50. This doesn't change a thing though. Hampus taken out of the game, and Ivy, an open position the Polish players right now are able to take. Weaponry of both sides definitely stable, solid. But that frag onto Hampus, it's pretentious, and it might look more sinister than GODSENT would like here in round number 4. Still Kinguin, Venice, as well as his teammate Rowland are not interested in any place towards Ivy at the moment. They're trying to see if anyone off GODSENT will try to take that aggression. They're not even daring to do so. A double offset upon the CTs is always a bit of a risk, you might say. As it's a big investion by the counter-terrorist. You need to make it pay off. There's the first one. Reeds gets taken out of the game. Bye-bye to him. First one in the coffin. This Godoplin. Smoke that will pop directly in front of him, and suddenly this Godoplin is running out of options to move, as he needs to work it around it with Twist from the left. The bullets are raining onto him. The offer, not finding one, not finding a second either. There, he actually takes down Rowland. I mean, these as well as Taz need to do it. The Axe Virtus Pro player, together with the Axe Sprite player, the Flashbang Perfect. This Godoplin doesn't even care. I mean, he's only against 2, and 10 more seconds he has left on his clock. And it ticks away, and Brolin ticks away the head of Manice. 1 on the board for GODSENT. First break, GODSENT directly talking about it. And that gives me opportunity. Investment, not investion. You're 100% right. To actually update you, English is not my first language, and investion is the German word for it. Investment is logically the English word for it. It sounds like it would work out, you know, it sounds like it's fine. But in the end, the guys with the penguin on the chest, the crown on the top, seems to be right now time for them. As they have still a buyer up and running. Now I see speak Polish, and there's a Schwein. Classic German words people know. Either way, GODSENT, after they've gotten themselves that round number 1 on the board and survived with 2, able to deliver themselves a good buy. 4 AKs on the side of Kinguin. Means they need to make it aggressive. As that's Disco Doppelin will find the first one in his left side. Rollin is exposed, but otherwise, Mausino and Task going around the wagons as it would be just a walk in the park. Mausino not with the double. Nice try it is. And with that nice try, the 4 versus 4 is right now in the situation of round number 5. Reeds is waiting it out, taking his time, coordinating together with his teammates. If he's silent enough, he would be actually able to hit the guys at the right time. Taz, though, finds himself 1. Twist Rowland, and this is a back and forth right now starting up. Only Freddy B, and he's unfortunately the one with the FAMAS. As every single one of his teammates actually had those M4s at hand. So Reeds is expecting it, rotating over, getting a few bullets in his back. Bull was meant to say that, but Freddy B, 97 HP. Taz and Minis are easy. He might be able finding Taz. This would be an incredible clutch Freddy B's delivering us. Already found himself 2. And the third one to come. Taz needs to deliver the shots right now. Flashbang's gonna pop. Freddy B's not even looking into it. Taz is more flash than his opponent, but there's no kit on Freddy B, which making this also time intensive. He now found himself a kit, now needs to hunt down Taz, and he doesn't do it! Oh god, 5 points of health on Axe versus Pro Player, but he makes it work, dancing around like it's a salsa. And the duo dance, it works out for Taz in the end, as he's the dominant part in this. And so it will be GODSENT trying hard, but not able to do so. Oh, and that movement from Taz, that was kind of gnarly. Manise starting the Polish waltz, leading the way, and that's not nice, Taz. Stepping your teammate in the back with 7.62 ammunition. You don't do that. There, Freddy B. He wants to be silent about it. He got only 11 HP, so he can't try it. Nate didn't even drop down. Pop Dog. Brolin. Another one with the ZZ and a good angle and a good range to make it work. Taz burns away Freddy B. Rowland, who's around the corner, should find to get away from Manise. The frag onto the 15-year-old. Hampus losing his head, plucking it off casually, and so this Godoplin with just body armor as well as a kit, running away from the action on the B side. Understandably, you want to keep it in, as he can upgrade to full armor with $350. It's debatable if you even need it, because the classic discussion very often is, as you see, do I buy full armor when the opponent's having AKs? There, you could argue on the one hand, yeah, if he kills you with a pistol, you're gonna bite yourself in your ass, because you thought, well, they're only gonna kill me with an AK. But on the other hand, well, it's $350 you're spending into it. You could buy yourself at least a smoke with it. Either way, 5-1. And Marcin, thank you very much for the nice comments. And I see a lot of people writing that 1.6 in the chat. Is that like a kind of meme towards Taz? I don't get it. I'm bad with memes. Taz right now, by the way, talking about him, looking quite good on his stats page. 10.0 KDR. And Massino, he wants to extend his KDR as well. Taz, you're not the only one able to do so, but as we see, oh, nicely done, Brolin. Ripping off 2 heads just with the USPS. That's kind of tasty to watch. Really well done, but probably won't change the outcome massively, except Ludwig Brolin is gonna become nuts. And I think he just stinged Rowland right here. Another body shot becoming successful. Does he take down Rowland? Down to 6 HP he is. Brolin thinks twice. But he doesn't want to. Tries to go in close. Taz extending to a 12-1. The Elder is on fire right now, and he's doing a really good job at Kinguin. At that point in time, when we take a look at his rating so far on Kinguin, as he has joined the roster for not too long, if you didn't know about it. Well, in total he plays 28 maps. And during those 28 maps, in the past 3 months, to say it like this, his rating was 0.92. Far away from good. During Kinguin, he didn't show up too much. Average ratings he delivered. But right now he seems to have a really, really good day. And that's actually nice to watch. That grenade, though, giving Mouse a quite hard day in that situation. Down to 44 HP he is. Hampus smoke in front of him. Vision blocked, doesn't matter. Freddy B on the other hand though, finding himself Mausino, the player who got into an enormous situation. Taz pushing out, just going back up. Casual up and down, made it work, finding himself at least a frag onto Freddy B. He's onto 41 HP. And the guy with the most massive beard, Rallen, might be able to come in hot. But first of all, Meniz is taking out Hampus. Right aggression. Twisto on the other side, making it work to find the player on the top of Pop Doc. Brolin going wide, making it work onto Reeds. Perfect movement here from the young Swede. Rallen, as he's taking his time. There he waits it out. Not quite sure if Rallen has been just spotted right there. Skodoplin now knows. The rest of the team does as well. So he finds himself one. The grenade hitting Discodoplin not too much. He goes directly towards Electric. Wants to find the player. Can't connect on him. And so it will be the second for GODSENT. It took a while. It took the one or other seconds. And I think Taz is not 14 years old. It's just a guess. How old is Taz, actually? 31. Okay. That's kind of old. Like, not old, but Counter-Strike age-wise. So, basically, to give you kind of an example, the age difference between Brolin and Taz is 16 years. There are 16 years difference between Brolin and Taz. Interesting. Either way. Brolin staying on the ramp. Shots are just trickling around his head. No one yet to come, though. And he could be the crucial player in this. Walks against the smoke, finds himself one, finds himself the second, and could connect onto Meniz as well, but that was Brolin changing the outcome of the round. O'Rala is still interested in it. Same goes for Meniz, pushing for the smoke, but Freddy B comes in from behind. And Hampus takes him out in the end. That was a Brolin play. And that Brolin play made it work for GODSENT there. Perfect defense. But this is a play you can usually make just once or twice during 15 rounds. Because those guys are Kinguin, they will be very conscious towards that position right now. They will not do the same mistake again, 100% sure. So it will be the pistols down on Kinguin. Grenades doing its job. A big spray down from Hampus and Twist. That makes it work. And only Taz alive. No chance to survive. As Kinguin, realizing the buffer between both of them is getting closer and closer, smaller and smaller. Now needs to be the team of Taz starting to strike. Because otherwise it might all fall short in that situation. They've got themselves a quite decent lead, no doubt about it. But logically you need to extend and hold to it. Brolin now fully flashed, doesn't see a thing. Goes down the edge of the rail tracks. Ziskodoplin hits, first of all, the frag on Rallen. It's one less. A second one, Reed's taken out as well. And Hampus is highly interested towards that certain bit of the ladder, and anyone might be coming at him soon. Could sneak up, technically speaking, as no one is looking at him. Hampus is patient. Not quite sure if his patience will pay off, though. There comes Freddy B. Down to free HP. He gets Taz. Now Cino realized there's a lot of suppressive fire going down Pop Talk. 40 more seconds. Taz could technically jump Pop Talk down and die from that. Just as a little side notice. There, as he sees Hampus dying, Flashbang's gonna pop. Taz gonna die from Hampus. 2K. He's been securing this Godoplet as well. Freddy B finding himself one. Round number 11. And GODSENT seem to be back at it. And just as a tiny reminder for all those who just joined us in, GODSENT recently, and I mean recently, like literally recently, have beaten Gambit, Anvius, as well as Navi, AGO, Flipside on this map. So Brolin and his squad are not so unexperienced on the map pick of their opponent, though it was a strong beginning, we had no doubt about it. Doesn't look that great right now. Twist burning Reeds down to just a single point of health. Taz is dying in an Inferno, so we have some Polish barbecue. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, as now only Rowland is alive. Can't find himself this Godoplet, but Brolin from behind strikes quickly, fast, and swift. We're at it with a 6-6 scoreline, back to the tie. And I'm actually a little bit surprised when we take a look at it. We had a 6-1 scoreline, then 5 in a row, and it all worked out. And Talksfolks, you're kind of true, but it's still a name, right? It's still a very, very good name with a good reputation. Either way, Hampus, he doesn't care if the bullets are directly flying by him. I'm not quite sure if that is too much of a good strategy. He goes around, finds himself one, and directly retreats, taking that back 100%. Well done. How he found himself the frag onto Rallin. Thankfully, didn't get too greedy in the end. Because otherwise, you might get yourself caught up in a duel you didn't want to take. Kinguin somehow lost the recipe of success, as their initial situations don't look that good from time to time. As the last few rounds, they seem to stray around and weren't able to connect towards any of the bomb sites. No play really by the book. GODSENT adapted. For any more seconds, and Kinguin is slow with that last second setup. Twist finds himself the one onto Taz. Player down, bomb needs to be retrieved. A side's gonna be the destination. And from behind, there's one player coming. Freddy B reacts right, and reads him in east. They're running out of time. Double smoke's gonna drop, and Twist take that knife out. Doesn't do so. The bomb is being planted. He tries to go for the no-scope. One is on top, one is on the bottom. He should know where he needs it! And what is that incredible shot through the wall? It's only Reeds to find, and there's behind the smoke a single Polish man to get. He finds that no-scope! Twist, what is that? The 7th one that comes in from him, and round number 13 goes in favor of the Swedes. That is some magic, man, with a magic stick. Twist, also known as Houdini, because no one understands what he's doing. I don't believe it. And now you need 7 rounds to calm down from what just happened. Hampus through the smoke. He's blind as well, finding Masino as well. What a round that was. Reads Tasmanese. And so, Roland hits the right timing. 2 more alive on the Polish side. And as Reeds is on his own, finds himself one. Could connect onto Twist, but there the AK is stronger. H1 coming in for GODSENT. And I saw it right now. People probably saying I need a new pair of ears due to the caster, but well, that was just insane. That was just incredible, and everyone with a different approach to casting, but I couldn't believe what my eyes have been seeing there. Because I probably need a new pair after that luck, partially, off the no-scope, and the beauty of Twist's play right here. Either way, 8-6, and GODSENT quite able to get themselves onto the 9-6. Right timing, double kill, easily done. And then Kinguin, they seem kind of disgruntled. Very fast plays, not 100% coordinated. And Rowland, he's the last one to fall. 4K coming in from this GODSENT. And this GODSENT, perfect work in that round. 9-6, and GODSENT, they're starting off quite strong on the map they haven't even picked. That's like a crucial side fact to all of this, right? This is like a very, very crucial side fact you need to calculate into this, because next up, in case this is going to be a quick finish, we're going to see Overpass. And what also has to be added to this, Kinguin, statistically speaking, the 4 times they have played right here on train, they were, let me just calculate real quick, 15 percentage points better. Besides that, the city site that is usually successful for Kinguin starts off successful as well. This GODSENT with a nice tap, now back to a 2v2 after we had a 4 versus 2 Rowland, brings it down. A situation where this GODSENT taps away Rowland easily. Now only needs to find Reeds. And he does so. 4K coming in from this GODSENT. 8 frags he finds in 2 rounds and double digits. Easily secured by the guys with the triangle and the eye in the middle. This GODSENT is definitely right now on the server with a 19-7. He's performing like he needs to flex today, and let's say it like this, he's flexing big time. As now Brolin moves out, jumps around the corner, finds Reeds, casual Molotov towards the connector. I mean, he's just forgetting about it. And I don't know, it just seems, it's just my heart, and I could be very wrong about this, that Kinguin seemed to be kind of unorganized from that some point on, where they felt like everything was turning around, and also a little bit disgruntled, like unhappy with their own performance on this map. Now they're on their favorable side, and they're probably 100% aware of it. They could just actually have a mood swing in their more favorable kind of way, where they feel motivated and high up and on cloud 9, but it seems for the moment that as GODSENT is probably extending to a 12-6, it's not so brilliant at the moment. Task connecting onto Hampus, the Deagle makes it work. Now it's going to be only Masino, as well as Rowland surviving. Taking that back, it's only Masino. And as a few of you were asking, this map pick is actually one of Kinguin. And the funny part about this, which you have to say, and the players and the viewers who've been here from the start actually are aware of it, but GODSENT, they've won against Navi, Gambit, and a few other big names on train. So, with that being said, maybe not the best pick to choose. Brolin repeating what he has done. A deja vu, big time Molotov connector. The same walking path over and over. At least the last 2 rounds just handled like this. Over and over is a little bit exaggerated there maybe, but either way, nicely done by him. He jumps out like he's, I don't know, Mario when he got his shrooms on, and as he's jumping out with those shrooms as Mario. And logically, besides that, I'm quite sure that Brolin, whilst playing, is wearing an overall. So, with that being said, now at least getting himself one together with Minis. A bit of the terrorist site losing their economic advantage. But not too much. Twist is going to turn around the corner. Takes out Rallen. And that is logically very advantageous, because Twist just gained $1,800 due to making free frags with a Mac 10. And as now the buy is there from Freddy B. Seems like, first of all, has taken out is not making it look so well at that point in time. And Hampus is down to 24 HP. Oh, it doesn't see his teammate dying. It actually is Twist dying to Mouse. And so as 1 minute 10 is left on the clock. Doesn't work out 100%. And that match, by the way, of Enjoy and Kinguin happens today. So, little side notice about it. Reeds, though, back to it, is the only man alive. He has to fight 3 Swedish players off that bomb site. There he gets taken out. 13-6. Kinguin's economy. They have quiet, slim wallets. Their accountant's unhappy. And so they enforce the Polish guys to just go for that force buy. Rosino, Rallen, as well as Minis, down to the ZZs and Armory. Same goes for Reeds and Tass. Not a major buy incoming. Sticking to the biggest economy. And remember, if I remember correctly, it was him down to an 11 or 12-1 scoreline. That 12-1 scoreline now down to 17-13. Comfortable is something different. At one point in time in this game, there was a turning point. 6-1 it was. Looked like this could have been a chapter Kinguin can close easily. And then this happened. Then GODSENT went full throttle in their flat 6 and made it work. Brolin taken out as Mausino finds him in the end, but 3 players off the Kinguin side are low HP and easy to take down, as we're talking about. Minis finds himself. That one is now Mausino as well as Reeds. Now easy frack. Reeds with 5, Minis with 100. And only 2 guys alive. Reeds finds himself onto Freddy B. There's no kits for a Kinguin. They need to double think if they want to dare this. And I'm not quite sure about it. Minis now... Oh, doesn't get taken out. And a chance of a defuse. It might be very possible. Minis. A backstab needs to happen. The Glock does the job. And so... That doesn't work in the end. Hampus run away. No chance. That explosion radius, it's gonna get him. Botgen's law doesn't save you from explosions. And I think think the best insult I've heard in 2018 is Akibad with saying, "I would love to see any of you vegetables beating any of those players." So if you ever get in a fight on the street, in the school, in the university, on the university, just call your opponent a vegetable, and I'm sure he's definitely quite scared of you. Though the point Akibad has is quite right. Either way, double upset up onto Miniz and Taz. 2 more rounds GODSENT needs. Taz probably not happy about that. His head being instantly ripped off. And his head is instantly ripped off. And he finds himself this good doppling. 2v2, we're back at it. Brolin gets that bomb down. Reaches there, standing in connector. At that point in time, GODSENT just feels very confident. Yes, they have a beaten Singularity in a best-of-3 series. Brolin has a lot of time. Brolin has a good positioning. Brolin has full HP. As now Reed's coming around the corner, he still headshots him. And now gives Kinguin, after, let me just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rounds in a row. It is Kinguin finally starting up. 16-14 Kinguin. Not really gonna happen, but either way, the money is still there for the Swedes. Whilst Kinguin can't afford too much due to losing so many players. You see Taz giving his op spot away to Rallin. So as we have it, it's gonna be Kinguin right now having a quite tough task in front of them. Hampus, Wyatt, a good bunch of crowd. Yes, taken. Miniz kind of has the idea. Hampus moves around, but Miniz still coming from the top. This could doppel into nice. And Taz from behind, finding Brolin, left, right, and center. People are falling down. So Twist can't hit that shot at the right time. And Vralin, Taz, and Reitz. Should have been actually defeat Twist FC. Not happening, actually. Freddie B, he hears that. Takes down Rallin. Reitz to find. 34 more seconds. So, he gotta play this wisely. Reitz checks the angles he expects Freddie B from. The Swedes going in wide. Following the connector, expecting Reitz to be just directly behind it. He makes the move towards Freddie B, and he can't react in time. Nope, it's not enough. He tries to use that wagon-esque cover, but it is not enough at that point in time. 14-8, Kinguin 2 in a row. And there we see the terrorist economy not looking that brilliant at that point in time. And with that not looking that brilliant, it's going to be GODSENT going down to just those pistols. That hurt. He's with a nice wall bang here onto Hampus. As he jumps out, it's actually Twist going in first, and for Ivy they come. They could technically walk back towards CT spawn. The Molotov is blocking them off temporarily. Taz wants to go for that aggression with only the FAMAS in hand, and Roland denies. This guy is sometimes so on point, but this Godoplin right now on his own. Running out of options. Rallin finds him with the MP9. And we're getting closer to it. GODSENT are back on the A case. GODSENT need 2 more. We're not talking about a major comeback GODSENT needs. It's only 2 single rounds. Ike S Nasty HP caster 100. No, 200. 900. And with major HP, we're first of all seeing now finding Brolin, Taz finding this Godoplin. This is right now GODSENT falling apart. The double digits have been reached right now by Kinguin. It's a bit of a surprise, you have to say. And GODSENT just need 2 more. They're going back into the buy. As they realize that their losing bonus has reached max, they go to 1.5 back in their pockets. Twist not want to invest too much as he's interested in his AWP. And this is a kind of worrying situation right now. Not quite sure why Freddie B bought himself that AK. And as it is 1:30 left on the clock, Hampus and his team taking their time, waiting it out as much as they can. Hampus just plays with his butterfly knife. Back and forth, back and forth. Pretty B gets a few shots onto him. Down to 49 he is. Should probably consider to give his AK to one of his teammates. At the moment, it's not looking that good for GODSENT, actually. A little bit of a surprise that it seemed like they could have closed this chapter called Train a few minutes back. Aren't able to do so. Freddie B down to 20, and Brolin to 42. The shots are going quite good for Taz and his teammate. Down to Ivy, they have to control. 35 more seconds. Any side needs to be taken. It seems like at that point in time, the A side it's going to be. The players from Connector going away. Massino is now known. Twist just killed himself. Fell down. Not the best of a death. Freddie B might try, but Freddie B will probably fall in the end. You don't really believe what's happening right here, as the scenes are pretty much unbelievable. Those unbelievable scenes are just kinda crazy. And now we have it 14 to 11. 14 to 11. Just to remind you, we've been at a 14 to 6, and we've also been at a 6 to 1 from the guys of Kinguin. So a little bit of a confusing one partially. But either way, Rally might find the frag onto Hampus. The shots are being traded. Hampus 55 and an SG. Sometimes you're in your mode, then you're not realizing that someone bought an SG 553. I'm not 100% secure why. Hampus did it anyway. So Brolin, together with his team, have just 50 seconds more left on the clock. As Taz and his team are taking their time. Just wait it out when GODSENT finally starts to attack. Here they come, and A main is the first direction. But no one taking a look here towards Pop Doc. That is logically a major disadvantage. You're giving yourself. Twist is there to find Rallin, and he's smoked off. That bomb can go down easily. 23 more seconds. Twist got to make a move. Twist realizes where one of his opponents stands. Twist can get that bomb down either way. So we got to clutch it out once more. Can't find himself Reeds. That would have been the easiest frag, but he can make it work. 14 to 12, and Kinguin getting themselves that number 12. Unbelievable back and forth. Either way, Twist done unbelievable stuff. Disco Doppel done unbelievable stuff, and right now Kinguin does unbelievable stuff. It's like a switch. It's like you flick a switch suddenly. The team is changing up everything. Like we had it right here, 6-1 start for Kinguin. Suddenly someone said, click, okay, GODSENT winning mode on. And then came now mathematics are horrible, I'm not gonna count this. And then switch, click, Kinguin, please win. 5 rounds. In a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 rounds in a row, God. Quick maths are not mine, obviously. Never learned it from Big Shack. As we're having it on the other side of the map, Reeds right now gets a buffet off Swedish players. Freddy B the only one surviving that aggression. Hampus needs to take a long path from behind. And Freddy B is caught out. Many Polish players right now coming around him. Can't survive that. Finds the first. Those were Menezes, but probably has an issue. Finds at least him, but that's pretty much it. B sites taken by Kinguin.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
15 plus 6 is 21, by the way. Just making sure. I won a knife. But either way, this is so unfortunate to see right now here from GODSENT, because they could have ended the chapter very early. Kinguin, on the other hand, though, performing so nice in those last few rounds, whilst GODSENT seemed to just run away. And that, unfortunately, in the wrong direction. Is this caster goal? I unfortunately have to deny. Probably many fantasies. Fantasies. Goddamn English. Probably ruined. If I tell you I'm a guy. I'm sorry for that. I don't understand why people think that I'm pansy is. I think I'm not sounding British. I don't understand it. Either way. Grabbing ourselves a 14 to 13. Kinguin. 3 rounds away from success. GODSENT only 2. We're only going for aggression towards Reeds, nearly finding him. As 60 seconds are left on the clock, GODSENT, they fold. Go for that aggression. First one to find. One more is up towards the catwalk. And it's Reeds who's hiding himself. Taz finding himself brawling from underneath. Disco Doppel doesn't see and isn't aware. So Hampus gonna clean this out together with Tristan Freddy B. The first frag from the op finally coming down. The second one coming in from Hampus as well. He's cleaning up bits by bits. As the flames are forcing Freddy B to go up that wagon, it's only Taz to find the Polish legend getting taken out by Hampus. 15 to 13. That's just incredible. I mean, back and forth, back and forth. Once more we had it. Kinguin right now on the minimum with their economy. Now taking their time at that point in time. GODSENT don't want to do a mistake. Because, well, let's say it like this. Slim wallets. And those slim wallets, it will not be very useful in the upcoming round in case Kinguin get that 14th. GODSENT might be on the right track. There's 60 more seconds left on the clock. Rowland has the idea. Rips off the head, off twist, finds himself a second. It does not stop right here. Kinguin want this victory. This is just map number 1, and we're not stopping with this. Rowland has to rotate away. Nearly dies from the flames. He goes up. And Freddy B doesn't react to it. What does he do? He's letting his teammate die right here. 15-14, and GODSENT having nothing left on their bank accounts. My goodness. As it wasn't exciting enough. As it wasn't exciting enough. GODSENT's spy is nearly abysmal. Not quite sure if they feel disgruntled or not. But either way, it's time to weigh up options and make the best play out of that one. And what? The flashback from Hampus not working out. The first one totally thrown in the wrong direction. It seems like it's also uncoordinated. Rowland finds Brolin. And so it's got to be Disco Doppelin. Going fast. He goes ham. Full speed it is, and doing the Michael Schumacher here to be as fast as possible. The pistols that seem to right now let them have that bomb plant. Eminis with the AWP finding the no-scope onto Twist. 4 HP he has left. Not getting the shot onto Disco Doppelin though. And Reeds might be taken out of the game by the AWP of Hampus. If he's able to hit that shot onto the final Polish player, it's all over. After 14-6 turn into a 15-14. Disco Doppelin does it. I can't believe what this map was. But it was just incredible stuff we've been seeing here on Train. As both teams tried their best. GODSENT nearly came back with this. This is the second time they're losing against a Swedish team today, 16-14 on Train. Sad story, you have to say. And Kinguin, they could have nearly taken this. Also, GODSENT should have closed it out way earlier, as they were somehow like flicking the switch, doing regular mistakes, way too fast-paced, way too shaky. But our second map, well, it is going to be very interesting to see what we'll have ourselves there on Overpass. It's being picked by GODSENT. Going to see how that will go. First of all, we're taking a little break. We'll just be right back with our second map. I hope you'll be very excited for it. My name is Sesht. Grab yourself something to drink, because map number 2, I think we're not going to end that too soon.